there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. Eto na naman, may isa na naman tayong reaction. Masyadong formal lang puta. 5 abandoned places and ghost caught on camera. So paborito ko to kasi abandoned places. Alam niyo naman mahilig ako sa mga abandoned places. Yan ang aking trip. Abandoned places. So wag natin patagalin to. NUKES Top 5, i-subscribe nyo. Tirahin na natin to bago pa tirahin na iba. Alive ako, kagigising ko lang eh. Top 5 ghosts.
Top 5 abandoned places and ghosts caught on camera. Scream. This next clip was sent to me by a Twitter follower named Ahmad. The video was originally posted to Snapchat by a Saudi ghost hunter who claimed that an abandoned house in his town was haunted by an angry spirit. He decided to investigate. Even before the ghost hunter enters the house, things get a little spooky as we see a light inside, even though the power to the abandoned house has long been turned off.
Oh, abandoned house, ba't umiilaw?
Once inside, things get even more bizarre.
اطلع
Gago, parang pinapatay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
Parang pinapatay.
بسم الله بسم الله أعوذ بالله بسم الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله من الشيطان الرجيم اطلع
Lumalayo yung ano, yung sigaw lumalayo.
يا أخي الأصوات بكل مكان. إذا في جن يفتح الباب هذا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أخي الأصوات دي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إيش هذا؟
Gago, nasan lumalayo yung sigaw?
كذا يا شيخ يا شيخ اطلع اذا في جن اطلع.
Galit na naman tong mga ghost hunter na to.
The ghost hunter hears slamming doors and blood-curdling screams coming from rooms all over the house. But every time he enters a room, there's no one inside. At one point he even asks the ghost to open a door to prove that it's there. But instead, the spirit seems to angrily slam the door shut.
يا اخي الاصوات بكل مكان. اذا في جن يفتح الباب هذا. اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا اخي الاصوات دي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The video poster swears that the video is 100% real.
والله العظيم اقسم بالله انها مي فبركه ورب.
But what do you think? Did this ghost hunter actually get a ghost caught on camera in this abandoned house? Or is it all just a hoax? You decide.
Pag ako pumasok sa abandon, may narinig akong ganyan sigaw. Tangin, nakakatakot, no? Takbo na kagad ako dun. Kaya lang, iisipin mo, baka humihingi ng tulong. 'Di ba? Baka naman makonsensya ako na hindi ko tinulungan. Kaya lang, baka pag pumasok naman ako doon, baka naman kung ano mangyari sa akin. Hirap ng buhay.
Ghosts or uninvited guests. First off, big thanks to AG Chaos on Twitter for linking me to this clip. YouTuber Dan Bell has one of the most popular urban exploration channels on YouTube. In fact, in my opinion, it's probably the best.
Yan ang nakakatakot, sinihan. Hindi pa ako nakapasok ng sinihan na meron pang nakapasok na ako ng sinihan na abandon pero wala na yung mga upuan. Pero pag ganito may upuan, nakakatakot to kasi pili mo may nakaupo. Tingnan nyo, nakakatakot to.
Best urbex channel out there.
Gago, nakakabayan. Ang creepy pa naman ng mga tunog ng laruan, ano?
Now, Now, Dan Bell is a pure urban explorer. What I mean by that is that he doesn't do any ghost hunting or paranormal investigation whatsoever. He just explores abandoned places. Now, that makes it especially odd that when he visited an abandoned children's asylum, he seemed to catch some very bizarre activity on camera. Some of it without even knowing what he had filmed until he reviewed the footage later. From the start of Dan Bell's exploration of the children's asylum, strange things begin to happen.
Battery exploded.
The camera battery mysteriously explodes in his hands.
Oh my God.
Next, Dan doesn't even notice, but his camera starts to catch someone or something moving around inside the asylum.
Oh, ang creepy nung salamin. Gagi, ang laki ng salamin. No? Imagine nyo, nakatira kayo dyan nung hindi pa yan abandoned, tapos ganyang kalaki yung salamin sa sala mo.
Camera starts to catch someone or something moving around inside the asylum.
Oh, may gumalaw na anino. Oh, grabe yung hagdanan,
You see a
nakakatakot.
strange shadow that looks like a person move on an open door. Next, we very quickly see what could be an eye peeking through a hole in the door.
Creepy.
The eye quickly disappears as Dan approaches.
Actually, ang nakakatakot talaga kung tao yun, mas nakakatakot yun eh. You know, meron something sa loob eh.
Then finally, and perhaps freakiest of all, what sounds like a voice can be heard coming from an empty room nearby.
Creepy! Ay, may dugo. Tangina, ba't ganun? Umaga pa to, nakakatakot na kagad.
Many
Lalo pag
YouTube
gabi.
commenters believe that the voice sounds like someone saying, quote, "Let's get him."
Oh my God, tao nga. Tao nga, oo. Mas nakakatakot yung ganyan.
But what do you think? Now, some believe the abandoned children's asylum to be haunted, and
Ay,
that
ang
the
creepy.
incidents caught on video were paranormal in nature.
Oh?
But Dan Bell has a very different take on what went on in the video that might be even scarier.
Later on in this video, you're going to see some very strange things, and I want to give you my opinion on what I think was going on. I think that a former patient has returned to this facility, to this house,
Natakot oh.
and is living here.
So, what do you think? Is Dan's video evidence of the paranormal or a ghost caught on camera? Or just some mentally disturbed person roaming the abandoned hospital grounds? You decide. By the way,
Yung ginagawa niya, explorer na siya. Nakita ko yung channel niya dito eh. Parang gusto kong gawin yun kahit umaga. Pakita lang sa inyo yung mga yung mga ganyang lugar. Diba? Ayan nyo, gagawin natin.
highly
na.
recommend checking out Dan Bell's channel to watch this full video, and also check out his other great urban exploration videos. Hidden in the Shadows. So, Russian YouTuber Dima Maslenikov has one of the best ghost hunting channels on YouTube. In one of his ghost investigations, he checks out a house that supposedly carries a terrible curse.
Не хотели с ним общаться, но однажды у нас дело дошло до конфликта. И после этого конфликта на следующий день он пришел к нам, просто очень сильно ругался и сказал: "Я вас проклинаю". Сказал, муж его проводил,
we had died the next
все
day.
успокоилось. Но на следующий день
Namatay na yung kapitbahay nila.
мы узнали, что он умер. Он умер, и у нас начались какие-то странные вещи в доме.
Dima checks out the house, but doesn't really find much other than a few odd noises. However, when Dima posted the video to YouTube, he got a flood of responses from his regular viewers. It seems that the YouTube community had spotted something that even Dima himself had missed. At one point in the video, as he is filming down a stairway, the camera catches someone or something lurking behind him.
Oh my God! Nakita niyo yun? Oh shit! Oy, bata! Babae pala, oh! Ah!
What looks to be the bizarre specter of a little girl dressed in a school uniform seems to be watching him as he descends a staircase. As I mentioned before, Dima Maslenikov never even noticed this apparition
Parang babae na naka-uniform kasi may white collar eh.
in his original video. It was pointed out weeks later by YouTube viewers who were absolutely freaked out by the hidden observer. If you would like to see Dima's original video in full, you can check it out on his YouTube channel. Even if you don't speak Russian, I would recommend turning on YouTube's auto-translate function and giving the channel a try. The Devil's Tramping Ground. Now before this next story, a little background. Devil's Tramping Ground is a circle of ground almost 40 feet in diameter in the woods of Bear Creek, North Carolina. Even though this circle is in the middle of a forest and in an area of heavy vegetation, for some reason nothing grows inside the circle. Researchers can't find any scientific reason for the lack of plant growth. However, local legend says that the Devil's Tramping Ground is cursed. Visitors have claimed that strange voices whispered to them in the night, and campers who slept inside the circle have reported mysteriously waking up miles away, unsure of how they got there. Even more bizarre, many visitors have reported seeing strange shadow beings and entities watching them from the tree line. A YouTuber who calls himself Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter has been ghost hunting for over 16 years.
Tagal, 16 years na ghost
In
hunter.
that time, he says that he's never managed to catch a single ghost on video. That is,
16 years na nag-ghost hunt. Wala siyang nakitang video. Wala siyang nakuha ng video ng multo sa 16 years niyang pag-hunt na, 'di ba? Pagiging ghost hunter. So mailap talaga ang multo sa video.
until one day when he was filming at the Devil's Tramping Ground with his daughter Jade. Completely by accident, he catches something very strange in the background of his video.
I had to get out here in a hurry.
Hindi ko nakita ulit.
I had to get out here in a hurry.
Ayun, puti. Kulay puti.
Just as other visitors have reported,
Oh, shit.
some strange form seems to be moving along the tree line of the Devil's Tramping Ground.
I had to get out here in a hurry.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, Kevin was nice enough to contact me on Facebook and let me take a look at the original video. After examining the footage for editing artifacts and mistakes, I can say that in my opinion, whatever this is, was actually caught on video.
Yun o, kulay puti. Nakita nyo? Kulay puti.
This is not CGI. Of course, that's not to say that this couldn't be mist or fog or something else naturally explainable. But I've never seen fog quite like that.
Oh my God.
What
Mukhang ghost captured to ah.
do you think? Did Kevin catch a real ghost spying on them from the tree line? Or is it just some very bizarre fog? By the way, you can check out Kevin's full video of his Devil's Tramping Ground ghost hunt over on his channel.
Four had to get out here.
Teka lang, pipicturean ko lang ulit.
Here in a hurry.
Alone on a road. Indian motovlogger Moto Tourist had spent the day exploring the ruins of the ancient ghost
Ganda naman ito.
town of Hampi.
Oh
in
my
India.
God!
As he was riding his motorcycle back to his hotel, he took a wrong turn onto an abandoned country road
Oh my
and
God.
got lost miles away from the nearest city. Turns out, he was not the only one on the lonely back road.
Ay gago, nakamotor pa naman to. Yee! Ulol, nasa dilim yan.
Moto
Oy,
Tourist
gagi.
sees a woman wandering along the deserted back road dressed in a bridal gown.
Gago, saan galing
He says that
yan?
when he turned back to check, the woman had disappeared. He was so terrified that he sped away as quickly as he could.
Ang ina, nakamotor ka
So
pa,
is
no?
this a ghost caught on camera on an abandoned road? Is it a very strange hitchhiker?
Parang buntis pa nga eh.
Or is it all just a well-planned
Ang ina, white lady buntis.
hoax? You decide.
Oh, buntis yung
So,
white
most
lady.
of the videos in this week's top 5 were actually sent in to me
Multo buntis, no? Ganda ng NUKES, no? Paborito ko to eh. Paborito din ni Malu Morris to eh. Oh. Ay.